Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda, and this is Gizmo.
We're the Newcomers. Time for another Mailbag Monday. We've had a great week. We've been babysitting like big dogs.
Yeah, we have.
We love it.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
On and off.
About 3 weeks, really.
Yeah.
And we're going today, right after the show. We're going to go pick up three grandkids. And so next Monday, we might be kind of tired.
Yeah, we will. We'll be there. Yeah, we will.
We love it, though. Well, today we have a real exciting show for you.
Yes, a lightning nightmare for some villagers.
UFOs in the villages.
And how do we adjust to homes being so close together?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the fear of sinkholes.
Do we recommend gas or electric golf carts?
Yeah, that's a big topic. We get that question.
We do.
All that and more today. Take it away, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
We'll start with viewer video of the week. We had a really cute one sent in. Here you go.
Hi, Jerry and Linda.
And Gizmo.
Our parents just recently bought a house in Spanish Springs, and we wanted to know what are some fun family activities for us to do together when we go visit them.
Also, where's your favorite place to eat in Spanish Springs?
Fun activities in Spanish Springs. What do you think?
Absolutely fun. Fun activities. Well, I do know that there is the First Responders Rec Center is a great rec center to go to. It has games, it has a putt-putt place around it, it's got darts, it's got pool tables, it's got so much to go to.
From what we hear, that is the really thing to do with young people. So you might like that a lot.
Yes.
And the square at Spanish Springs, to me, it is so charming.
Beautiful.
It's in that Spanish motif, and you look around and all the buildings are really neat, and that fountain is so cool.
It is.
And if you want, you can go up and pay your respects to Harold Schwartz, the man that made it all possible, right there at Spanish Springs.
That's right. Get your picture taken with him.
Now, restaurants. I know McCall's is up there, has a good reputation. I don't know too many up there.
Coastal Del Mar is a new fish place, and it's supposed to be amazing.
Also, that country club that you love to eat at, Tierra del Sol, is it?
Yes. They had a great piece of fish, fried fish, if you like fried fish, and a piece that hung off my plate the last time I went. It was delicious.
Yeah, and there's a bowling alley up there and lots of things to do. Plus, that is real close to the best shopping in the villages.
That's right.
It's just a
You
hop,
got
skip, and a
your
jump
Kohl's,
away.
your Best Buy, your TJ Maxx, your all of those stores. Great,
All right.
Great place to shop.
Well, I hope that helped, and thanks for submitting that video. Anybody can send one. Just keep it about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Email it to us. Be sure to do it in landscape form and have a good question on there, and we'll put you in the queue, and someday we'll get to your question on Mailbag Monday.
Thank you for sending that in. This is from Marion. I have a question. The country clubs or executive clubs, do they have membership fees? If so, how much are they? These clubs have private pools, correct? Do you belong to any of them? No, we do not belong to any of the private pools. We go to the free pools. There's so many places for us to swim, so we really don't feel the need to have to buy a membership anywhere.
All the country clubs are open to everybody, but the pools are not.
Right.
That's the thing. It's one of the selling points of the villages. If you come here, you're a member of all the country clubs.
Right.
But I'm still trying to figure out what that gets you. You're able to eat in their restaurant. So is anybody off the street. You don't even need to be a resident of the villages to do that. But they're beautiful. They're usually situated with a nice view. You can go and grab a meal on the patio. You can have a drink. They have bars. But no, there's no fee to belong to the country clubs if you're a resident. But there's also not a whole lot of benefit. We have lots of nice places to eat, and it's nice. It makes you feel a little bit important when you tell people, I belong to the country club, right?
Yeah.
This is not my cup of tea right here. This is your cup of tea, but I'll read the question.
Okay, I'll try to answer maybe.
This is from Sylvain. He's a loyal viewer. Thanks, Sylvain. Where can we go online to see all the TV clubs available? And by the way, when you see the initials TV, that's the villages. Took me a while to figure that out.
Right. Well, it's overwhelming how many clubs there are here. There are over 3,000 now, and it's climbing all the time. Anytime you want to start a club, you have to have like 10 or 12 people that will say they'll belong to the club, and you have to make an application for it. But you can go to districtgov.org, and maybe we'll scroll that up for you, the website. And then if you go there on that website, you go to the departments, and then recreation, and then under recreation, you click on clubs, and then you can get all of those. If you did print that out, it's over 100 pages, so I wouldn't really recommend printing it out, but you can scroll for hours.
And we couldn't even begin, but we will begin.
Yeah.
Sculpting, Beach Boys,
just any kind of art classes
Deadheads.
you want to take. Yeah, music you want to do. You want to be in a band, play flute. I play the flute. There's a flute club. There's lots of what do you call it? Ukulele, absolutely. Learn how to play chess. Learn how to knit. Learn how to use a sewing
photography,
machine.
probably bird watchers,
sewing machine. Like I said, over 3,000.
remote control cars, boats.
Everything. And there's clubs too for your individual state. Lots of states have their own clubs, and you can go to those and enjoy people from your home state. There's too many to name.
Indiana Club,
Yeah.
sports clubs.
Yeah.
The Green Bay Packers, man, they're heavily represented here.
Yeah.
Kite flying, whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's all here.
Anything.
Thanks, Sylvain, for the question.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is from Alan and Carol, and they're from Flint, Michigan. You moved from what I think was a pretty private situation. How have you adapted to the extreme closeness of homes in your community? We did have a really private little area back where we lived in Indiana. Our home was on a wooded lot, the front and back, and we were secluded back off the road. It was private, and we really loved it. We also had a farm that was 87 acres, and that was super private. So adjusting here, it took a little bit. It really did. But we just kind of put our heads together and our hearts together and said, let's give this a shot and see what it's like. And look at that face, Jerry. But it takes a little bit of getting used to, and you figure it all out.
If anybody could get used to it,
Yeah.
if we could, anybody could.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Not very well. But I'll tell you one thing the Villages does, especially in their villa communities, they don't put windows up against windows usually. They try to plan it
villas.
with the home plans that, if you're looking out with windows, you're not looking into somebody else's windows. So we
Right.
appreciate that.
Right.
That being said, though, when we're on our lanai and we look to the right, we can see right into the next door neighbor's lanai.
And that's why you'll go with shades, you'll go with shutters, you'll go with little curtains, whatever, if you want, however you want to deal with that. Or people put up hedges and bushes to block their view from their neighbor.
I will say it's not been an issue at all for us.
No, it has not. And if you had a larger yard, you're going to go into more problems. You're going to have watering. You're going to have a higher bill for water. Water is important here in Florida.
Grass cutting would be more expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So we appreciate our little small yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a weird one.
Okay.
Or is it? It's from Klaatu. Have you been watching the news? All the talk of aliens visiting us. It would seem that Florida would be a perfect place for them to blend in. Hey, what does that mean? What do you think? He says. Well, a year ago I would have thought that's a silly question, but have you seen the news recently? All this talk about these people on the inside have come out saying that there are UFOs and there are captured aliens and all that kind of stuff. We don't know.
Sightings are real.
But one of our viewers sent us this video captured in their lanai, and they were concerned, and I looked at it, and we have a camera also, and we capture things, but nothing like this. Watch that. It's sort of hard to explain, and these people are not living in that house. They're up north right now and just captured that on their camera, so they're not here manipulating that picture or flying a drone out there or anything like that.
Wow.
So what do you think? Let me hear your comments about that. Really pretty creepy.
Yeah.
As far as we know, there has been no evidence of aliens here in the villages.
Yes, thank you, Plateau. This is from Jamie Scott. Hello, Linda and Jerry. I was wondering if you know a place to drop trash off when you are a snowbird and your flight home is a few days before trash day. Thank you, J and K. Well, that could be a problem. When you are a snowbird and you're getting ready to go, you've got a flight to make, and you know you've got garbage in the house. And usually the best thing is to ask your neighbor to come get it, or you then take it out. Maybe you have a bag, or one bag they can store in their garage. But if that's not the case and you have snowbirds around you, no one's around, you can take it to the local landfill. And there's one for Sumter County, there's one for Marion County and Lake County. So you can give a call to those and you can take them there, but they'll charge you, and it's a minimal fee. It's $1 per bag. So in a garbage bag, a gallon, one of those big white garbage bags. So yes, you can do that.
Okay. And we have renters in the villages, and sometimes they would have a Saturday to Saturday rental. So they're leaving on Saturday. They may put their trash out, but trash collection is until Monday.
Right.
So Saturday and Saturday night, Sunday night, that's out there, and those raccoons will come. They will rip that bag to shreds and scatter it everywhere. So putting that trash out early is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Sherry writes that news reports say that Florida is the lightning capital of the USA. Are you afraid of it hitting your house? I think I would be afraid of that. It happens, and it happened down on Linden Isle just a short while back, directly across from one of our friends' houses, and it destroyed that house.
It did.
It hit in the attic area, caught fire, hit in another area, boom, that house went up in flames. Total loss, a brand new car in the garage with only 400 miles on it.
And luckily the people were not home. They were snowbirds.
They were out of town.
They're out of town.
And that's just a shame, and we hate it. Some people have lightning rods on their homes. We don't. It's been suggested that we do. Our friend John has lightning rods, and he says we should get them. We're still kind of deciding. Linda's still of the old school thought that maybe they attract lightning, which it's pretty well proven that they don't.
I don't know, but a lot of people in Linden Isle are starting to buy them. So
yeah, I bet they're a hot ticket down there.
Yeah, so it's something we should think about.
Oh, we're concerned, but lightning is everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere on the planet. Now here we're flat, you know, so I don't know
But
why
this
we're
is
I guess it's because we're between the Atlantic and the Gulf, and just the way the weather hits. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of water. Hi, Linda and Jerry. My name is Shay. I'm considering moving to the villages within a year. I have a question about senior assisted living facility. If I decide to move to one of the assisted independent senior facilities inside of the villages, can I still be villages resident so I can use all the amenities? And I called assistant living here in the villages. That is, residents do live there, and you are a resident. And you can use all the amenities. You will have to apply at the desk there at your assisted living facility, and so they'll know who's using the facilities or the amenities here in the villages. So yes, you can. You can enjoy.
Good.
The rec centers and all the pools, any pool you want to go to.
Scott from Arkansas writes, are you afraid of sinkholes? I hear that Florida is one giant sinkhole.
Oh my.
Yeah. No, Scott, we're not really afraid of sinkholes. No. I think you've heard us probably say before, we owned 85-acre farm back in Indiana, and it was beautiful. But I think we probably had 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 sinkholes on that property and a cave.
Yeah, we did.
And it was a limestone, just like Florida. And, you know, it's not only Florida that has sinkholes. But we haven't seen any in any of our neighborhoods here. We watch for them, and if we hear about one, we go. The ones I've heard about have been on golf courses that are near ponds, around golf courses.
Yeah.
But you can't be afraid of everything.
No.
What if you were afraid of tornadoes to the point that you were sick to your stomach, or hurricanes, or tsunamis, or
thunder, or lightning, or
nuclear war?
Yeah, I mean, you can't live your life in worry all the time.
The next pandemic, or stock market crash, or clowns. Can't be afraid of
I
everything.
know a lot of people are afraid of clowns. That's the truth. Or balloons. My sister's afraid of balloons.
Yeah, excuse that.
Sorry, Carol. This is from Drema. Hello from Virginia. I'm enjoying your videos. My question is gas or electric cart? Do you recommend the road-ready package with seat belts, turn signals? I definitely recommend turn signals and the seat belts for sure. Electric golf carts are great, and gas golf carts are great too. It's just your preference. We happen to love our gas cart.
Yeah, I mean, we have toyed with the idea big time of getting an electric one for the
Yeah.
video rides that we take you on.
Yeah.
So there, I had a guy last week saying, your cart's too loud. I have a quiet tech. I mean, it's,
You're going to have to get a quieter tech.
yeah, or electric. And, you know, we have two beautiful, nice golf carts. We don't want to get rid of them just for the
Yeah.
sake of getting electric. But all the golf carts here, I'll say all, but just about all of them have these sunbrellas that come down the side. That's
Right.
one thing you'll want in a golf cart. They all have turning signals. If you're going to use them on the roads, they have to have turn signals. They all have headlights. They all have tail lights. They all have side view mirrors and a rear view mirror usually. So they've got all the amenities of a car just about, except for air conditioning.
And windshield wipers.
Yeah, we don't have windshield wipers.
No.
They do make one though that goes through the windshield and you actually operate it with your hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we don't have that on our carts. But if we were going to recommend, we'd recommend gas because you never have that fear of running out of electric power. You get 250 miles on that tank of gas.
There's another fear.
Yeah, there's another fear of running out of battery. All right. We had the word jumble last week, and on the puzzle, the answer was community watch. A lot of people got that one.
Yeah.
And this week we have a new one for you. Here's the clue. We saw Herman, Rocky, and the Playboys there.
It's time for Out and About.
Okay, this was a good one. We went through Leesburg on Highway 441. That's a road that comes, just splits the villages in Leesburg basically.
Yeah.
And it heads right out to the town of Tavares. And there's a little diner there called the 441 Diner. It's right on the 441 right there. And it's cool.
It was amazing.
We went there and they were having a car show at the time. And all these old 57 Chevys
Yeah.
and just every old car you can
Yeah,
think of.
it was neat.
And you go inside and it's decked out with lots of neat memorabilia and old cars and models and things. It was cool.
Yeah, you know, brought back great memories. We walked in and had all these little, on the ledges all around the booths, had these little model cars that people had put together. And that brought back memories for me because that's what my dad did with us, girls. We put together cars. My dad worked at Ford Motor Company, so we did a lot of Ford cars. So that was pretty cool. I love that.
And the food there is diner type food. They do have that Indiana tenderloin, which I know some of you really like I do. But on this visit, since I had just recently had that Indiana tenderloin somewhere else, I got a hamburger. What'd you get?
I don't
Well, we got pictures of it strolling there so everybody can see what you got. And at the end, as you can see, we gave it a big thumbs up.
Thumbs up. You should try it. Upcoming entertainment. We have coming to the Savannah Center Dream Girls, and that's on August 17th and 18th. That's going to be a great show. And always, don't forget.
Let me stop there and just say that's a Victory production.
Oh, yes.
And if you use our code NEW2023, you'll get a discount on your ticket.
Right.
So anytime there's a Victory production, which in October Clint Black is coming.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, he's great. We'll be there for that one. Victory Productions, you're going to get a discount. So use that new 2023 code. And don't forget that 365 nights a year, you can go to any of the town squares. Brownwood, Sumter Landing, Spanish Springs, or down to Sawgrass.
Yes.
And you're going to hear live music. It's good stuff, let me tell you. Tonight, for example, the Rundown Band is going to be at Brownwood, Indigo at Lake Sumter Landing, and Paradise up at Spanish Springs. And every Monday, It's Boozy Bingo down at Sawgrass.
Oh, yes.
We've told you about that before. It's a lot of fun. There'll be a big crowd. They'll be hooting and hollering down there from 6 to 8 at Sawgrass.
And they also have music and it's on the green under the live oak trees. That's beautiful there too. So you're going to find entertainment almost everywhere.
Yeah, you can look all that up at thevillagesentertainment.com.
Right. Time for sweet and salty.
All right, what you going to do?
Well, I'm going to do the salty.
You've been doing the salty a lot. I appreciate that. Because usually it's good cop and bad cop.
Yeah.
Now today it's bad cop and good cop. I like that.
All right. This is from Mort Lowe. And I found that he is something else for doing that to all the brownies. Maybe just the piece you ate, but the whole pan so that your wife had no choice. What a jerk. Oh, someone called you a jerk.
Mort, you don't even know me and you call me a jerk. Wait till you get to know me and then call me a jerk. Tell them the truth, though.
You know what?
Tell them the truth. Not about me, about the brownies. About the brownies.
Jerk or not jerk? No. Brownies. I didn't need all those calories. He saved me.
Yeah, she's been picking up a few, and I was trying to... I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm the one picking up a few. But I didn't do it to all the brownies, Mort. I did it to a select few. You got your share, didn't you?
I got my share. And
But-
you know what? I got into the refrigerator and got the rest of the can of that icing, and I just had a spoonful.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. For sweet, this is from William Bush. He says, I've been watching your channel for a long time. The reason I like it is you're so happy living where you are.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot pretty straight, as far as I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We shoot pretty straight. I mean, not super straight, but we're pretty straight.
Close to it.
Yeah.
We are happy where we live. That's
Yeah,
for
we are.
sure. We are sure.
Let's get to those shout-outs.
Let's do it.
You were going to say that, weren't you?
Okay,
Okay, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's get to those shout-outs. You can see scrolling across the top, those are friends of our channel. Maybe they pushed that super thanks button and donated for our equipment fund, or maybe they are top fans on Facebook. We hope that you'll join us on Facebook. Village's Newcomers, Jerry and Linda, and that's where we show a lot of things that we can't put on here because they might be only a 1 minute or a 2 minute thing that we share during the week.
That's right.
And we hope you will. But thanks to all the friends of our channel. Carrie and Bill are from Massachusetts. They recently celebrated Carrie's birthday at Bluefin in Brownwood. They've been watching us for 4 years and say they are ready to retire.
All right. Come on down and join us. Amy and Scott are from Minnesota, and they're coming on a lifestyle preview soon. And they watch us regularly on the TV, and their pup Sadie also watches. We absolutely love those t-shirts. What a beautiful color, and you guys look great.
We need some in that color. That is nice.
I'd like to venture out on our colors.
Well, we met Charla and Don over at Prima Restaurant recently. They're avid viewers, and they even invited us to an upcoming driveway concert. A lot of driveway concerts in the villages, and we do like to attend them.
We like them when it's a little cooler, though.
They say they found their lifestyle visit and their new home because of us.
Aww.
So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
We also want to give a big shout out to Charla's mom, Judy. On the left of that picture is our dear friend Jonathan from Indiana. He was visiting for that night, and I don't know how he sneaked into that picture. He was not supposed to be in that
photo
picture.
bomber. No, we love Jonathan so much. Now, this is Jennifer. She came to see me over at Bargains and Blessings, and she's a super nice lady, and she works at the Wildwood Antique Mall, and we're going to plan on going there because it just looks so interesting, and I love antiques. I do. We're going to have to go.
We used to like them, but we just don't have them anymore. We kind of went through a phase, didn't we?
We did. We went through a phase. We collected antique clocks for a while. I'm not sure what else we collected, but we did enjoy
duck decoys, antique duck decoys.
Absolutely, yeah.
And old chest of drawers and armoires and little dressing table and things like that. But speaking of grandfather clock, she said clocks. I'm saying grandfather clock. We have one. It's great. We got it right when we got married.
Yes, we did.
And about 2 years ago, it conked out. It stopped working. So we took it to a fellow, and he worked on it. And now it's worse than ever. And
no, it did good for a while, but then we kind of turned it off because I had a different kind of a time. I wasn't crazy about the new works in it, but it did work. But we kind of want it to go back to the original grandfather
You know why it
clock.
worked so well for a while? We changed it to an electric motor, but I want to
Yes.
put it back to
Original.
where you pull the big weights
Yes.
down. And does anybody know a great clock repairman? I would love to get
Somebody
that
around the
clock fixed.
villages, please let
It's
us
an
know.
heirloom for us.
It's an heirloom for us, and we need somebody to tell us about our grandfather clock, how to fix it, because
Yeah.
we really want it fixed.
Teresa sent in these pictures of her 11-year-old granddaughter. Her name's Addie, and she likes to watch us. While she was there, she had her attend what she calls Camp Grandma. Remember, I had Camp Grandpa last year.
Yeah, I know that grandpa.
And that's where we have them do the weeding, and
Yeah.
you had them washing dishes, and
Oh, yeah.
we wash the golf carts and
Yeah.
do all those character building things that we're really doing for them.
Yes, that's right. I think they enjoyed that day.
They did. They
It was
do.
fun.
Kids like a little discipline.
They really do. Now, Teresa and Steve say they have appreciated all the fun and laughs on our channel, and they're looking into a move here. What a nice looking couple.
Yeah. Time for your segment, buddy.
Hey,
Are you-
Gizmo.
are you gonna wake up?
Hey, Bubba. Come here.
Hey,
Hi, sweetie.
it's time. It's time for your segment. You ready?
Here we go.
Yeah. All right, take it away, Gizmo.
Hi, everybody. You might be wondering why a human can't hear a dog whistle. That's because a dog can't whistle. I can't whistle. You know we like McDonald's, right? Well, the other day, Dad took me over there, and I ate a kid's meal. And boy, his mom was mad. She yelled at me and I ran out of there. Did you know it's against the law to laugh out loud in Hawaii? That's right. You have to keep it to aloha. Aloha. Ah, thanks for the jokes, everybody. If you got some good ones, be sure and send them in to Village's Newcomers at gmail.com. I'll see you next week.
You may have noticed our shirts today. They say NASA Crew 72023. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. It's beautiful. They sent us this because, believe it or not, they asked us if we would come and cover one of their launches.
Yeah.
And we had another commitment. We couldn't go, but we said, please keep us on the list. We'd love to do it in the future. And they sent us these and hats, and that is so
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome.
It's definitely something neat here in Florida.
Absolutely neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time there's a launch at night, we try to go out on the porch and watch them launch it, even though it's probably 70 miles from here. We
That's
can
right.
still see it
That's
sometimes.
right, you can.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Be sure and tune in for Thursday's show. We're going to take a golf cart ride, and we're going to show you yet another premier neighborhood. And thanks to everybody that came last Thursday for our live show.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And we had Tim Harding from the Villages here on the show to talk about real estate, and he's going to come back for another one. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to that one. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook. Until next time.
See you when you get here.